1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
No, as a kid, you're brutally honest. You know, so you say as it is. And somehow this is a confession. I found a way to exploit the situation. So whenever the other girl was around, I'd go to him and I can ask him for any amount of money, well, reasonably. And he'd give it to me. So he kept me.
Sounds good. A good uncle.
I know it's ingenious of me, but it was a way. That was the only way that I could. It was a coping mechanism for me because it worried me, and I thought, well, how do I exploit this worry of mine? And I just say to him, and I soon became his favorite, niece or whatever. No, cousin or whatever. I don't know what to call
nephew.
it. Nephew. Nephew. So I soon became his favorite nephew, and I could never do anything wrong because I always held that thing above his head, to say, well, I know what you've been up to, and I will tell.
Blackmail, yeah, you were blackmailing him.
Well,
yeah, dodgy stuff.
I didn't want to call it blackmailing, I just had a little bit of an advantage that I could use. But even then, it would still trouble me. And I thought, how could people lead a double life where, they had one face that was for certain people, and then there was another side of them where hardly anybody knew about. And I just thinking about what you said, that we have a shadow self, a public self, and a private self. So there's a shadow self, a public self, I'm just thinking. I think as humans, we ought to give ourselves more credit than we deserve for being able to, do that, or have that three, not split personality. That would be something else. But being able to have a side of us that we wouldn't necessarily show to everyone, and another side of us that we would gladly,
Yeah, I mean, I think there is. I mean, humans, we are brilliant in the sense that we have this brain, which is beyond description. It's so complex we could never describe it, but we are able to do so many things, and actually create amongst or for ourselves a load of chaos. When you think of our emotions, we can get to a chaotic state. I mean, emotions can be overwhelming, but somehow I believe there's sort of beauty in the chaos, that there's a thread of incredible beauty that runs through the humankind, despite that chaos. And we sometimes just need to see, it's like seeing a flower in the dirt. You've got to see the beauty in the chaos. And I think that hopefully that always enables me, perhaps, I hope, to see the positives in life. When you realize, there's a lot of negatives, but it's chaotic. But within that, there is this thread of decency, would we say, of beauty, and you stay in that way in a positive vein, which is, again, your positivity comes out. You smile a lot. People think of you and they see you laughing and smiling, and that's lovely to have that image, isn't it? I think that's how it works. There's beauty in the chaos.
There is, yeah. Well, it's been very interesting today. Very entertaining, educative. This is all we've got time for on the Alien Spaceship. So I've been Emmy Hikins, and he calls me bruv.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Cuz.
So join us again. I'm glad we managed that. So join us again. Join us again next week.
Join us again, next week.
For another, It's bye from me.
And bye from me.
Oh, dear.
This has been a Deepstuff Radio podcast for Deepstuff Records. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank
Trevor
you.
and Femi, Soft Femi, and the ladies, Dr. Gladys and Phantom and Rose. We all have a lovely show every weekday, so join us for a lovely show.
Say hello to Phantom, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us